Hey, little Rusty. What's up, Bob? I figured I'd just jump on here quick. I'm kind of figuring out this live thing. I figured I'd do something in the future, but just kind of see what's up with it here. It's only probably going to be 5-10 minutes or something, but see who shows up. Probably nobody, but in here chilling in the garage, smoking a tobacco, and drinking an espresso. Wife's cup. But I guess I will answer some questions if anybody has any. I know I'm nothing special, so you probably have no questions, but I'm here. I did not go to any trade schools. Well, kind of. I went to a vocational school and I took residential construction. So nothing really mechanical related or anything like that. I did learn how to work with my hands, but not anything like this. Have I got monetization? Yes, I have, but I'm really not getting paid much at all. It's pennies. It's really honestly not worth it to do YouTube, but I kind of soldier on because I enjoy doing it. Might as well set up a camera while I'm doing some work. What made me want to learn panel beating? That's a heavy one. Well, I guess it really stems from anything else that I've learned how to do. Oh, low power mode on the phone. You know, good preparation, Travis. Start a live video with no battery on your phone. Okay, well, back to the question. It stemmed from needing to do some rust repair on a vehicle I owned and not having any money to do it, to have someone else do it. So I did it myself. I learned from YouTube and kind of learned how to do it, I guess, the right way, or like the kind of coach building way of like metal finishing it. That's what I enjoyed to do. So I just kind of took steps and got more tools and figured out to do more stuff. So that's kind of what happened there. How old am I? I am 31. Yeah, 31. Maybe, no, am I 32? I don't even know. I'm born in 91, so if that helps you. I'm bad at math. And I don't really keep track of my birthdays anymore. Have you gone overboard on YouTube related non-car stuff? I don't know what you mean by that. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate it. All the way from Southern California. I hope to visit there someday. A lot of good guys out there. Thanks, Don. Oh, thanks, Bob. I'm 32. Thanks, Johnny. I try to make some good videos for you. I know I've been kind of slacking lately. Not the best at recording some things like the Roadster pickup, for instance. Like I was just kind of hyper focused on getting it running, getting it on the road, that I really didn't record as much as I should have. I could have made like 4 or 5 videos out of that, what I did. But, you know, that's me. Running the English wheel is a real talent. It is. It's really, it's an art in itself. And I really, oh, geez. I'm fighting a couple, I had bruised or broken ribs, I don't remember, from when this Model 8 took off on me. But yeah, I plan on actually upgrading my English wheel next. That's the next tool purchase, is a cast English wheel, an original one. I don't know if I want to get a Ranala, if I want to get an FJ Edwards. something along those lines. I want a big cast English wheel because even though I have the power hammer, I love running my English wheel, and I'd rather have a nice one than a Harbor Freight one. Got a 28 phone? Had since 91. Phone booth. 1928 phone booth? That's pretty cool. Some get into lights, sound, cameras. Oh, no, I haven't gotten really into YouTube like that. Like, I record on a GoPro. I did have an external mic at one time, and it was really helping the audio of the videos, but it was just a pain to sync the audio and the video, to have everything correct, and to remember to turn on the audio and turn on the video. I would either not turn one on and turn the other one on. I'd get all messed up, so I can't do all that. I just turn on the GoPro and hit record. When you weld solid, how do you keep... Oh, when you weld solid, how do you keep the heat down? What do you mean? Like thicker materials? If I'm welding like really thick stuff and I need to keep the heat down, I can use aluminum blocks next to the welds. That helps a lot. I also have a big aluminum plate that I can actually weld on, and that sucks the heat out. Model 8 closed cab. Oh, I didn't know they were called phone booths. Keith, sorry. Is it the long bed? The extra long one? My buddy Mac down the street, he's like 93 or something, but he's got a 28 closed cab pickup, a really long bed on it. It's original bed too. It's really cool. Hey, Arizona. Wow, Bill. I got a 36 sedan delivery I need to pick up from Arizona. I already paid for it. I need to go get it. It's at a buddy of mine's. Plasma arc spraying. No, I don't think so. No, I haven't heard of that. Oh, it's a short bed? All right. Still cool. Anyone else lose the live? You might possibly lose the live, and my phone might die. So we're on, we're on borrowed time right now. Let me see. 19%. Let me see if I can't get an extension cord over here and plug my phone in. Oh. All right, we got power. We're charging. Euro bug, I appreciate it, man. Phone booths and Model T. See, I'm not hip with the lingo. I know some things very well, and other things I don't know. And I'm only 32, so I'm fairly new, and I have been working on these Model A's and Model T's for a long time. And I really don't know much about Model T's. I like the 26, 27s, coupes and roadsters. Really, that's about it. Anything older than that, I'm really not a fan of. Let me see. I do appreciate them though. Not that I don't like them. I probably just wouldn't own one. When are we going to see your helper work on his Model A coupe? I have some footage of him working on it, and I'm going to compile a video together. It's going to be cool. He's also got to take a trip to a few places and pick up some parts, so maybe I'll give him the camera and have him do that. I have a 26 coupe V8. Awesome. Awesome. Hi from Michigan. What's going on, Tom? What's my favorite season to work on cars? Probably fall time. Spring's cool too, but it's rainy. But fall is nice because it's like, there's a slight chill to the air, but when you start working, you're totally comfortable. And yeah, the trees are nice to look at. And hopefully, cruising season, that's the best cruising season. I really have never had a car that's on the road to enjoy, so it's gonna be nice with the roads to pick up. The only thing I'm missing right now, not missing, but, well, I'm missing the seat still, waiting on the seat from the upholsterers, and my generator. It's not charging. I could get another one, but I think I'm just gonna switch to a power gen because it's really an alternator. It's gonna be way better, more reliable than a generator. So that's the route, but I'm saving my shekels before I get one of those because stuff's a little tight right now. Which is most fun? Shows, driving, building, or buying? Ooh, that's tough. Let's see. Driving as of lately, because this is really like my first hot rod that I've driven more than just on my street. So I gotta say driving right now, but I'll rank them. So I'll say driving is top right now. Building, definitely second highest. That's usually first. Buying, I would say hunting, cars and parts. That's up there. And then shows. I'm not really a big fan of shows. I haven't really gone to many. I go to some now because I kind of, not that I have to, but it's just better to get out there if I'm a so-called online personality, I guess you would call it. So I kind of got to go to stuff, but I'm usually not a fan. As you know, I like being in my garage by myself. So the last project was a 41 Willys pickup. Oh, that's cool. You don't see a lot of those. There's like no Willys around here. I don't know anybody with one. You guys are quiet. Anything else? Oh, Timmy, what's up? I guess you don't want to work on my Model T. What T? Bring it down, Tim. Did you go to trade school and learn metalworking? I did not. I went for residential construction. So that helped me with like, you know, common sense kind of things, how to build things in general. And then I just kind of adapted those skills, I guess, to metalworking. You're confusing me, Tim, with that Model T. What are you talking about? Hey, Chris, what's up? I'm Australia. Metalwork's second to none. Hey, I wouldn't say that. Working on it every day, but advice when welding anything on chassis, stick weld it, it's stronger. Okay. Doesn't look as good. Do multiple passes with a TIG, it'll be all right. I need a whole rear part of a 29 Model A. Want to fabricate it for me? Like a coupe or roadster or something? I'll put you on the list, but you'll be waiting for a little bit. Think I'll ever get to early overhead motors. Thanks, Kay McCoy. Appreciate it. Probably. I do like them. I had a nailhead banner over here for the longest time. I was a big fan of nailheads. I was going to put one in something. I had a 401 kicking around for a while. I just never got around to it. And flatheads, kind of just simple, man. It's really the biggest thing for me. I'm not a motor guy, as you all probably know. I'm very stupid when it comes to that stuff, and I feel like flatheads are just easy, so that's why I kind of mess with those a lot. You're amazed I make my own dies. Hey, it's not that hard. Just cut it out and blend the edges. Easy. I want a roadster, but with big doors, 6'4". I'm 6'2", brother. I feel you. When I'm sitting in that roadster pickup, man, I'm like this. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, my knees are at my chest. Welder by trade, Boilermaker, Heliarch is a good root strength. Isn't stick. I know a lot of you guys know more than me about welding. And I know you guys are probably screaming at your phones or your televisions or whatever when I'm welding chassis. I've never had anything break. I reinforce things as much as I can. I appreciate all the tips. All our welds are x-rayed. I have no doubt that you're better than me. 100% honesty with everyone here. I took only one welding test. It was a long time ago when I first started welding, and I failed it. So I really got nothing to say about my welding. But I feel like I've gotten better. It was like the first year I started welding, I took a test and I failed it. And I said, you know what? The hell with these tests. All right. Enough about my failures. I picked up a 29 and cannot get motivated yet to play with the Roach. I love the decay look. Come on, play with it. Start cutting it up, make some panels, fix it. It's fun. What brand of Bono do you recommend for filling rust holes? The best stuff is from Walmart, I feel. You really schmooze it in the holes and it comes out perfect. It actually looks like a metal finish panel when you're done with it. It's pretty good. That's what I do for everything, actually. What's up, Demon Free? From Mississippi. Nice, dude. You know all about it. I saw a Cuff Your Big first drive video. The knees up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, Brian, no. Yeah, no, same with you. I'm not mad at anything you said. I just know, like, if you weld for an actual job for a business, you've probably been tested and you passed, and you're most likely better than me. Reason I ask about overhead valves, gas ain't getting cheaper. You got that right. They talk they'll shut down fossil fuels. Yeah, I hope they don't. But you can drive coast to coast is very good. Hey, flatheads were like the only V8 at the time, and people drove them a long time. So I feel like a rebuilt one, you probably do the same thing. And how's everything we do need to be engineered? We can't do anything like you guys. What do you mean it's got to be engineered? Like you have to go to an engineer to have them pass what you're doing in the garage as a hobby? If so, that's crazy, Brian. Haven't forgotten about the shoebox. Will we see it again? Shoebox. Everyone wants to know about the shoebox. Like a dummy, I decided I was going to build and give away a shoebox, thinking my YouTube was going to explode and I was going to get paid thousands of dollars a day and be able to give cars away to you guys. That just never happened, and I couldn't afford to build a car to give it away. I had to get rid of it, unfortunately. So there's that. Kind of embarrassed about it, but it is what it is. I retired this week looking for a coupe to build. Have an early Hemi for it. That'd be cool. Egg. What's up, Eggy? Eggward? Going public will push you further than going would go hiding by yourself. What do you mean by that? Like I should hire people and have a business that's not in my house? You're probably right. Brian, by the way, your skills blow Iron Chap away. Thanks. They're good guys over there, though. Stay away from tractor paint. Yeah, I got a lot of hate and negative comments when I was painting the 46. Whatever. It was my car. Now the new one was stripping the paint off of it. So, whatever. Outshined copper. Thanks, man. Or woman. Probably man. My analytics show that like 99% are guys, so hope you're a guy. I was wondering what you feel is the hardest, trickiest part of getting customers. About getting customers to have work done. Oh, it says Jeff. So yeah, Jeff. At the moment, thankfully, I don't have any issues getting customers. I'm actually turning people down. My list is about 1.5 to 2 years out, and I don't like. I'm scaring people telling people that. So like, I can't really take anybody else right now. So I don't really have that problem, and YouTube really helps out. So I guess YouTube, if you're having trouble and you can create a channel and you feel like it, that's what works for me. But I didn't do the channel to get business. It just happened. Exactly what you said, everything we do. Oh my God. Our vast engineers are not interested in hot rods. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. So I don't know how it is over there, but I would just do it anyway. I don't know if you can go straight to jail, but you smoke? Quit. I only smoke cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke cigars once in a while. What is your day job? This is my day job. This is what I do for a living. Wife doesn't work, stay-at-home mom. This is all I do. So it would help if you tell your friends about the channel. No. But yeah, if the channel grew, it would help me immensely. What else? What else? It's great to see when your wife's getting involved. Yeah, she's really getting into it, even though she's not totally in love with the hot rods. She does love cars. She loves European cars. So I don't know if any of you saw, but we just recently got a 74 BMW 2002. So she actually started her own channel, and she's just working on that, throwing the videos up there. For strip and paint, try the Harbor Freight copy of the Eastwood strip. It's called Surface Conditioning Tool. I have one of those. I got one. I actually used it today on some primer on some fire truck fenders. Man, that primer smells like a urinal cake. It's the weirdest thing ever. I was grinding it off, and I'm like, what the is this crap? It smelled like a urinal cake. It's crazy. Sorry I mentioned sharing publicly. So many people get feedback. Giving feedback is educational. Yeah, I don't know if I understand that, but I got no problems sharing anything. Cigars, okay. Yes, they are. They're great. How's that fellow coming along with the roadster I re-nosed? It is currently, I think it's just waiting at another shop that's gonna do the mechanical stuff. I don't think it's been touched, honestly, but I think it's coming back here because he wants to modify the hood because we haven't touched the hood. So he wants to touch the hood. So literally everything's gonna be modified a little bit on that car. Shocked you only have 11,000 subscribers. Remind everyone in every video to like and share. I would, and I guess it's just like, if you notice, like, nobody does that anymore, asks to like and subscribe, and I kind of didn't like doing it anyway. It kind of felt like, please like and subscribe to my stuff, please. I don't like doing that. So it's nice that nobody does that anymore, so I can just like not do it. Because if you like my stuff, you're gonna like it, and if you want to see more, you'll subscribe. I'm not gonna push somebody to subscribe if they're not gonna watch my videos anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of whatever. But I would love more than 11,000. I'd love 100,000, but someday maybe. I have a really boring content, I think. It's just like, to most people. I know you guys appreciate it, the hard work that goes into this stuff, but a lot of like younger people who watch YouTube kind of just want like quick people running around screaming at the camera. That's just not what I do. So I'll probably have a slow climb forever. You still have your Model 8 Coupe? I don't, Keith. I sold that right after I sold the shoebox. And I really didn't tell anybody I sold the shoebox, but yeah, that was a sad day. A friend of mine has it, so it's in good hands. And he's not doing anything that I wouldn't do, so that's cool. Hopefully it might be at the Fallout this year. So I might get a picture of it or something. Maybe get a clip of it if it's there. But yeah, I kind of just posted a picture of like everything in my driveway one day and jokingly said everything's for sale. And my buddy was serious about buying it, so I sold it to him. How do you like the tool? You said about the Eastwood thing, right? Yeah. Oh, the Harbor Freight version of it. I love it. It's. I think you need to get the Eastwood abrasives because the Harbor Freight ones really kind of suck. But the machine itself is fine. No problems with it. Ooh, man, Brian, that's a bummer. Yeah, I wouldn't make it over there. I'd just drive on the road anyway and probably go to jail. Do you have the little books from the 50s? I do not have any little books. I go through phases of like buying random things, and I haven't gone down the rabbit hole of little books yet. I should get some, but I feel like it's just going to be dangerous. Looking to getting a tube bender. Any of them you recommend? Let me look at the brand of the one I have real quick. I have a JMR. I got it off Trick Tools website. It's really nice. I have only 2 dies for it. I have a 1-inch die and I have a 1 1/4. But the dies are expensive. It's like, there's some cheaper ones, like $300-400. But if you get ones that are like 180 degree, because some of them are like 110 degree, but might as well get the one that goes to 180. And the centerline radius has something to do with the price. And of course, every time the one I want, it's like $900. So that's kind of the only downside about that. But they work great. If you don't like it, grinder, plasma cut, torch will remove it. What are we talking about, Callaway? What are we talking about again? Sorry, I mentioned yeah, maybe he was talking to somebody else. Hey, from Brazil. Brazil, huh? It's the first person that said that. Whoa, McCoy, what's up? That was generous. I didn't ask for that, but thank you. How long have you been fabricating? I have been fabricating, I don't know, since, I'd say 18. So, I don't know. Again, 18 to 32, however long that is. Not too long, honestly, in the grand scheme of things. How can I get them to you? You can have them. You can have them all original. Oh, hey, hey. Whoa, Brian. That's cool. On my YouTube channel, there's a space where you can contact me, and there's an email. Shoot me an email or go to my website, racgarage.com, and go to the contact thing, and you can contact me through there. Send me your number, whatever, and then I'll send you my info. Hi, I'm Russian. Well, where are you rushing to? Sit down, chill out. I don't know. Starting to go out. Provide good content. All I do is go to the dog park. Well, at least you're a dog guy. I love dogs. My dog's the best. Stella, she's gonna be, well, she's 9 this year. She just turned 9, August 30th. She's an old dog. But she's a good dog. Looking at Rogue Fab for tubing bender, and their dies are reasonable. 180 degree. Do they fit the JMR, Jason? Because if they fit the JMR, I'll look into those dies so I can get a few more. Because I want to try to get an 1.25 inch, 1 3/4 die that can handle like exhaust tubing. I know it's pretty thin. The bender I already have. That'd be nice. Phillips Hot Rod Garage channel follows you too. Phil's good people. Phillips, I've seen that name somewhere. I need to look him up. My English very bad. I was just messing around with you. I was joking. It's cool that someone from so far away watches my stuff. Are you from Russia? Or are you just Russian? Oh, I'm German. Has a YouTube channel. Okay. All right. I'll look him up and watch his stuff and comment. Hopefully we can link up sometime. Do you use flap discs? If so, what brands do you use? I do use flap discs. I like them. I don't use them often because it takes off a lot of material, and usually I'm just doing sheet metal work and I kind of just file it away. But when I do use them, honestly, I'm just using the Harbor Freight ones because it's so close and convenient. And every time I run out of abrasives, I need abrasives. So I just run the Harbor Freight and grab some. I should really get some. I've gotten some from Combat Abrasives and they're pretty good. I've gotten some from, what's that other brand? Other popular abrasive brand I got from them, but they're kind of all the same. They all really suck. They're good, but they don't last worth a shit. Like, they're good for the first minute you use them, and then it's just like rubbing the steel. I don't know. But I do like them. It's kind of weird. I don't know. You ever driven across the Nevada desert? I have not. Nevada, no. Never driven to Nevada. I've driven to Arizona. If you guys have seen that video of me getting the coupe, but that's like that's the furthest place I've driven, and I didn't go through Nevada. That'd be fun though. You watch football? I don't watch football. I don't really watch anything, honestly. I just kind of wake up and come out here and work and go inside and hang with the kids. Have you used those narrow fine belt sanders? I think they're neat. I'll grab it if this is what you're talking about. This guy? I use this guy all the time. I call it the pee-pee grinder. I don't know why, but it's the pee-pee grinder. I use this for cutting spot welds mostly. Really nothing else. If I'm destroying the panel, so yeah, 2 panels. If I'm taking this one out, I'll use this to cut the spot weld because it'll just rip right through it. And I'm making a new one anyway, so I really don't care. But if I'm kind of saving a panel that I'm taking apart by the spot welds, I'll use a spot weld cutter. Thanks, Scott. Yes, okay. 3M Cubitron belts on those Rac. Okay. I'll have to look those up because, again, like, I ran out of abrasives the other day, and me and Jacob just went to Harbor Freight, and, like, you know how those abrasives are. Junk. Follow Chris Junker Up Birdsong? Swelton Chassis Mopars is top drawer. No. Another YouTuber? Is his channel Junker Up? Never heard of him. 3M belts last forever. That's what people say about the little cookies, the discs. I gotta try them. They're so damn expensive though. I look them up and I'm like, I'll just go Harbor Freight. If they actually do last forever, it'll be worth it. Also, small plug. Northeast Vintage Drags. Oxford Dragway. Memorial Day 2024. Put it on your calendars. I'm going. It's going to be a good time. I was curious to hear your opinion, feelings on assembling your own power hammer versus purchasing a store-bought, i.e. Bailey. Was it worth the time and effort in just buying one? That's a big question. I really only have one side of that argument or opinion because I've only have one and I made it. Well, I didn't really make it. Steve Shepard made it. I finished it and assembled it. But it was very cost effective, but very time consuming. If you're a good engineer, then make one. Or if you're good at like making tools, then make one. But if you're not so good with that, but you know how to build stuff, I'd probably just buy one, but I wouldn't get a Bailey. Sorry, Bailey. I haven't heard great things about them other than from Mike Wagner. I guess the 37 HD that the huge one they got's probably a good machine. But the smaller ones, I don't know. I would nut up and get a pettingale. He does runs once in a while, and I think he's probably ready to do another run pretty soon. And I would just get one of those. It's a cast hammer. It's almost identical to an original pettingale. So if I had the money, I would do that. That's probably next if I get a bigger place, or let me see, when I get a bigger place and some money, I'll probably get a pettingale, because I do want two hammers, one for specifically shrinking and the other one for like stretching and shaping. Junker Up is funny, solid builder. Yep, he's on YouTube. Okay, I'll check him out. Junker Up, there's a couple people I need to find now. Been watching your channel for a while. Great stuff. Thanks, Rac Garage. Appreciate it. Do you like sandblaster guns with the hopper? No. I bought one thinking that was going to be a good idea, and it was not. It made a mess, and it didn't do anything. Maybe because my, what do you call it? Compressor is small. I don't know, but it didn't work good at all, and it just made a mess, and I got aggravated, and I had to send it to a sandblaster anyway. I'm from North Africa, Mediterranean Sea. It's 2:11 in the afternoon and 2:11 in the morning. It's probably 2:11 in the morning. I don't know if the dies are interchangeable between Rogue Fab and JRM or JMR, to be honest. Okay, I'll have to look into that, but it's good to know that Rogue Fab cost-effective dies. Fuel Addiction Garage, thumbs up and a beer. Every single video. You are a real one. 100%. I don't know what to say to it every time, but I appreciate it and I see it every single video. Have you checked out those Jap Garage? I have not. Garage, I have not. Put a channel in and I'll check it out. Any Japanese person that works with their hands is normally top notch, because they're so hyper focused on doing things right, and I don't know, they just blow everybody out of the water for some reason. Great channel, awesome fab skills. Really enjoy your attention to detail. Thank you. Lip Smacker Mike. Thanks, Mike. Plan on expanding your shop in the near future? I would like to, but I really don't have any money to do it. Yeah, that's about it. I want to. I'd love to. I'd love to have a shop 20 times the size of this, but it's not in the cards, I don't think. Speaking of getting a bigger place, what was that building at the end of your test drive? Was it a brick building? If it was a brick building, that's an old train trolley service station, I believe. It was for sale forever. They were asking way too much for it, and then the guys just ended up wanting to restore it. It's a really cool building. Everyone who drives to my house has something to say about that building. It's really cool. It's one floor, really high ceilings. It's got like a little lookout at the top. The train tracks are right there to the right of that building. But yeah, it's not abandoned. The guy's in there all the time working on it, but it does. I live in Antarctica. What? No, you don't, Dave. Shut up. What, but you speak? What? Yes, it has a loading dock. It's got a loading dock in the back also. You can kind of like go around the building. They did put there was a fence like really close, so I didn't think there was anything in the back. but I went poking around one day, and there's like a little loading dock in the back too. It's a pretty cool building. 45 minutes. Damn. Time flies when you're having fun, right? I live in Antarctica. Funny guy over there. Where's the kids and the dogs? Well, kids are sleeping. Dog is probably sleeping on the floor because she's lazy and old. Yeah, chickens are outside. Actually, it's dark, so they're probably in the coop. Oh, that's a weird username. Is that the Japanese dude that does great patches? And 51 machines. Our Japanese car restoration shops, and they do great work. Okay. I should read the whole thing before I start talking about it, right, Travis? Travis, I gotta go. Great chatting. It's great chatting with you, Brian. Get those little books this week and get in touch base on the address. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, Brian. I'll be in touch. The old man is jonesing for a cigar with you. Dude, next time you come down, are you going to the drags next year, 2024? You gotta come down. I'll have plenty of stogies. Can share one with them. And you. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I don't have a keyboard with Japanese symbols either, so. Thompson swap meet. We'll be there soon. I'll give it a shot for some wheels for me at 20. What do you need for wheels, Ron? I got wheels up the wazoo. Well, I say that until I don't have what you need. If I ever welded on a gas tank, yeah, I welded my gas tank up, but I cut the whole back out of it. Oh no, it was the coupe. I think the front was cut out, and I made a patch for the front, but it was already dry. I didn't like drain it and then weld it. I've also made gas tanks, and I've put bungs into gas tanks, but they were usually aluminum, brand new, and I didn't have to drain them or anything. But yeah, I've done work on gas tanks. Ultimately, 35 wires. Okay. See, I said it. I do have 35 wires, but none for sale. I will have some for sale, but they're like holding up my chassis for my 36s right now, so I can't really take them off. But I do have them. It depends when you need them. 16-inch Steelies, 40 wheels. I know I got 3 Lincoln 40s. I don't have the 4th one though. But I do have some. I might have a set of 40s. I think I do. I got a bunch of stuff upstairs. Swing by. See what I got. Oh no. Would you widen steel rims yourself? Probably not. Unless the only way I would do them is if I was still working at a machine shop and I could like CNC up some kind of jig, so it would be like 100% right. But in this garage, I wouldn't do it. They just got to be so perfect, and I really don't have any surface plates or anything like that to try to get them right, so I probably wouldn't do it. There was some time I was spotted smoking last time I go to work. With bikes, cigarettes, dangerous on the job. There is some reason for it, I think. Yes, there is a reason why you shouldn't smoke on the job, especially if we work with gas. Yeah, lighting with a torch. It's, well, I don't even know what this was. I think this was all my like cigar accoutrement is all like promotional stuff. So this was a True Estate. I think it was a Barn Smoker edition lighter, but it's just gold now. And I really only pretty much exclusively smoke True Estate branded cigars. Tobacco is my favorite, if anyone's... I think Matt Firestone from Old Yankee Speed Co. Wants me to do a video on, I'll save it. He wants me to do a video, and it's going to include these and a bunch of other things. And I'm going to do it with him, so it's going to be a good one. Just trying to find the time to get him here because he's so damn busy. But yeah. Think the Canadians do good metalwork? Do I think Canadians do good metalwork? Yeah. Why wouldn't they? They're people. There's skilled people everywhere. What do you got against Canadians? I'm not Canadian, but I'm actually French Canadian. A little bit. When are you putting a Canadian head on that Ford? What, like aluminum Canadian heads? Well, I don't know. I never planned on it. If I find a set, maybe I'll put them on. I'm trying to find... Well, do you smoke a lot? I don't know. I enjoy a cigar in the garage. Helps me calm down when I'm aggravated. And, it's just enjoyable. Do I smoke a lot? Did I answer that? I think it's a no. Sometimes, like there's weeks that I do a cigar a day, but there's also weeks that I don't smoke at all. Canadians like Fitzy's Fab. Oh yeah, Japans are great metalsmiths. That is 100% true. No, I don't speak French. I downloaded this app called Babbel to try to learn some French, and I used it for a little bit because I want to know how to speak French because I'm like half French Canadian. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to learn how to speak French, but I just can't stick with it. I'd like to, but yeah, Carter Auto Restyling. Definitely throw him in there. He is top notch. I watch his videos and I'm like, how'd you do that? He takes like pitted fenders and metal finishes them so they're no longer pitted. I don't understand it. And he doesn't replace anything. Sometimes he does, but it's like magic. What Chevy do you like the most out of 55, 56, and 57? Ugh, I don't want to upset you, but I'm not really a huge fan, and I probably couldn't tell the difference if you put all three in front of me. I know some have those little things in the hood, and others, they got different grills, but not really a Chevy guy. So I probably say 55 because it's older. Cold War Motors. Don't forget him. What's next build video after the coffee break? There'll probably be a couple more videos of coffee break before I start on the next one. Because I need to get that Power Master generator on here. Probably do a couple videos of me actually driving the thing more than just on the road. Oh, well, on my street, I mean. I want to find a top for it. You know, there's still a couple things I want to do, and I really don't have the funds or spare time and space to work on my next build yet, even though I would love is the 36.3 window. I just haven't found the time to do it yet. Because the Roadster pickup has to be in the garage right now because it has no top. And I really don't like just throwing a tarp over it. I will if I have a customer car in here, I'll throw a tarp over it and that'll be that. But if I don't have to, I'll leave the 3 window outside because it's already burnt and destroyed right now. So I'll leave it until I start on it. But I have to send it to the blasters, have it soda blasted, and have it epoxy primed before I do anything. I've just been trying to get that done. Hi, Amy. We'll just take a sip of 100% pure 80 brown maple syrup before bed. And I'll come back in your dreams. Okay. Hi, Nolan. Hi, Luffy. I'm good. Have you used Raptor liner before? I have not. I've used like the spray undercoating, but that stuff's like rubberized and it's terrible. I've never used it on like a hot rod. Did you do the taillights on your Roadster or are they factory? My Roadster pickup? There's a stock A tail. Oh, they're actually a 36 taillight. And I just have the little jewel in the center. That's about it. Or are you talking about the 36 Roadster? That's not mine. And yes, I did those. Ooh. Oh, I did them 3 times, actually. You have a humidor for your cigars. I do. It's a small one. Well, it's not that small, but it'll hold like 60, 70 cigars. I don't really know the size. I got it from my father, who got it from a friend of his who passed away. So it's kind of sentimental to the family, which is kind of cool. Oh, the 36, yeah, that's not mine. I wish it was mine. The 3 window's mine. The Roadster is not mine. That's Dano's. Do I ever sub motorcycle tires? I don't. I know guys who do. I just think they're too small. I don't like really small front tires. As you probably noticed, my A had 616s and the Roadster pickup has 616s. That is the smallest tire I like to go. I think it has like a tough guy kind of look to it. And when it gets really small tire, I don't know. I just don't, it's not my thing. I don't like the look of it. It doesn't look tough. It just looks like a, I don't know. You need decent sized tires. You want small tires, of course. You want the backs to be 700s at least. But the fronts, I don't like to go under 600. 550s, I guess, but oh, passed over the hour mark. 61 minutes. 61 and a half. All right, guys. Probably going to cut this off. Wife was calling me. She probably needs something. I didn't tell anybody I was doing a live video. Kind of just testing the live and seeing how it was. And it worked. So that's pretty cool. Maybe next time I will do it sideways, like a real YouTube live video. But this time it is social media style. Located in Eastern Connecticut. Just want to say thanks for all the videos, and you are welcome. Thank you for watching them. Thank you for donating. I really do appreciate it. Last cigarette smoke. That's a lot of tobacco talk. Thanks, Keith. See you, Dave. Bye, Greg. Bye, everybody. Everybody I talked to. I will catch you later. See you Sunday for the weekly video.